As a leader, one of the most important things I've found is that you need to be empowered to ask your teams the tough questions, like, how are we protected against these threats? We've said it before, and we'll say it again, identity is the new perimeter. Adversaries aren't going to bother crafting some custom malware when they can just log in with credentials and a password. There are so many ways that identities can be used in an environment. One thing I'd recommend any leader does is take a look across your entire set of technology domains, endpoint, cloud, identity, SaaS, and think about how could adversaries log in? If they got credentials, what could they do in your environment? We've found with our hundreds and hundreds of customers that a lot of people haven't thought through their incident response plan in case of an identity attack. We've seen a significant rise in those over the past year, and they are not going to decrease anytime soon. One trend that security leaders need to pay attention to is the rise of business email compromise. This is a tough one because we can detect some footprints of adversaries in email accounts, right? Creating email forwarding rules, for example. But you also have to pay attention to how your money flows holistically, looping in your accounting teams, your finance teams, knowing the process for transferring money, who's allowed to do that, who authorizes that. That's the type of risk that security leaders need to pay attention to holistically, looking across your set of processes, your entire enterprise IT environment, and your people. All goes back to people, process, and technology. One thing I'd recommend any leader does with the threat detection report is take those top 10 techniques, top 10 threats, and the trends, give it to your team and say, how are we detecting these? And more important than that, what gaps do we have? What resources do you all need to feel confident that we can detect and respond to all of these threats? Even if your team just looks at a couple top techniques or top threats and tells you how you can detect and respond to them, you're going to be much more well-informed and more confident about how these threats may or may not impact you.